football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Completes it in the middle. Breaks into the open. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Hauser. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Wilson will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. They're going to run it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline.
He's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. He's got him this time. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Makes the grab. Turning it on. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, he's got it. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rides the back and leaves it. Nice move to keep running. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To pass. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from his own end zone. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wilson will throw. Unleashes one. Soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Skips away from pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lopez to pass. Looking for space to the left. Going for it all. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's first down from the 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They give it to him again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Lopez wants to fire. Quick strike complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Under fire.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. Still running at the 40. All out of space. Touchdown, North Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wilson to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hauser. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Second down, they'll go to the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Hauser. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wilson will throw. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nice football intelligence, understanding I'm not going to get to the quarterback, I'm not going to sack him, but if I get a mid up in the air, if I get one of those paws up there while he's throwing it, I can get the deflection and still ruin the screen pass. Really, really nice job by that defender.
Lopez to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. He's got him. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third...
Turning it on! Touchdown, UNC! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wilson to pass. Fires to the middle. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's Hauser. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Makes the catch. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. The Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Hunting. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Now he's going to break the pocket. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
The defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Lopez wants to fire. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's fourth down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
They'll go to the air. Steps away. He wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's trouble, ball's out in the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. They prevented the touchdown by falling on it, but they'll give up the deuce.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodges. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. A big play as he takes it all the way down to the 17-yard line before going out of bounds. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has him set up looking for the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Tar Heels are threatening on first and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, North Carolina! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wilson will throw. Here's a heat. Slings it downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Tar Heels will go for it here on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hauser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wilson to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So we open the final period with a third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. NC State trying to dial up a third down conversion to open the fourth. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be fourth down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Moss. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. And the Tar Heels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 30-yard line on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Lopez to pass. Quarterback adapting. There he goes. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Bringing the heat. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get tough.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll immediately call timeout. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Reeder. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to their running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.